I just watched a video where someone gives simple, no-nonsense advice. Stop having a pity party, eat better, move your body, and stay consistent. Pretty straightforward. But of course, here comes a fat activist nutritionist to tell us why that advice is irresponsible and privileged. Let's see.
The reason why you're fat is because you don't try hard enough.
Fucking hell.
You think that you're working hard, but you're not, and you're not being consistent at all. And then you look at people who are thin, lean, fit, and you're like, oh my God, it's their genetics, it's their age, it's their metabolism, like life is so unfair. And the actuality is that you're just not doing shit. I have 3 things going against me this week. I'm at my parents' for the week, so I'm outside of my typical routine. I'm a little sick, and I have my period. 3 things that would stop most people from being consistent. Instead, I bought a little walking pad to have here while I work. I have my apple, I'm not eating a whole bunch of shit, and I have my water. And I'm doing what I typically do at home while I'm here, okay? So I'm still being consistent even while I'm away. I have a little head cold, it's fine, I'll get over it. And for my period, yeah, periods suck, but doesn't mean that I need to go eat like a fucking Shrek. Stop your own pity party and get to fucking work.
You know how much I loathe the term pity party? Loathe. There's so much to talk about here. 1, people's body composition is a lot more down to genetics, hormones, socioeconomic status, mental health. There's a lot more to our body composition than just what we eat and how we move our body.
So here we go, another fat activist trying to twist reality. She hears someone say, stop having a pity party, and immediately loses her mind. Why? Because that phrase destroys the entire foundation of fat acceptance. The whole movement depends on you thinking you're a helpless victim of genetics, hormones, or society. The second you take responsibility, the narrative collapses. Genetics, hormones, socioeconomic status, mental health. The holy list of excuses. Yes, these things do exist, but accountability also exists. Most people are not obese because of some mystical gene mutation. Study after study has shown the same thing. Obesity is overwhelmingly driven by lifestyle, eating too much and moving too little. Harvard Health even points out that while genetics can predispose someone, they don't determine your weight. Choices do. But fat activists hate that fact, because it means they have to stop blaming invisible forces and start actually putting in work.
And when I see people belittle it down to that, to me it's really irresponsible because you're ignoring these huge contributing factors that affect our bodies. The second thing, what she seemingly ignores here are considerable factors that affect how and when someone can move their body. And these are very similar reasons to what I mentioned earlier. And even with regards to the period, everybody's menstrual cycle is incredibly different. Talk to somebody that has PCOS, endometriosis. Even between me and my better half, our periods look incredibly different.
You are calling it irresponsible to say weight loss is about food and exercise? Please. What's irresponsible is saying that being obese is just another valid body type. The CDC lists obesity as a risk factor for heart disease and certain cancers. People literally die from this. But sure, let's focus on making sure no one's feelings get hurt instead of helping them change. That's the real irresponsibility here. And you act like moving your body is some impossible task reserved for the privileged. You don't need a personal trainer or a fancy gym membership. You can walk. You can use your own body weight. Or you can simply stop eating that much. You don't need to be rich to not eat fast food every day. Stop making poverty an excuse for obesity when many healthy foods are cheaper than Uber Eats. This whole thing is also so weird because you are fit, so it looks like you don't want people to achieve your level. And yes, medical conditions can make things harder. No one is denying that. But you don't get a free pass to throw health out the window, weirdo.
And these aren't excuses. They can have a really big impact on someone's ability to move their body. And so having this mindset of if I can do it, you can do it. This is an incredibly privileged position to be in, and to ignore that, for me, comes across a little irresponsible when you have a following online.
No, it's not privilege, it's discipline. This is the problem with fat acceptance. It sells victimhood instead of accountability. It tells people they're powerless. And even worse, it convinces an entire audience that being overweight is inevitable. At the end of the day, The body positivity movement doesn't make people healthier, but makes them sicker. And weight loss is about consistency. It's about doing the boring, difficult things every single day until the results show up. And it should be uncomfortable, because comfort is exactly what's keeping you fat.
Exercising while sick isn't good for you. A doctor.
I love that tough love. I can't give myself excuses because I have PCOS or wrong genetics. I'd rather tell myself I can do it, I'm just not doing enough.
Some people have never had true adversity or difficulty in their lives, and damn, it shows.
Nah, she's right. People, including myself, make too many excuses. The day I stopped my own pity party and excuses is the day everything changed and I finally lost 50 pounds. Your health is an investment.
What in the rage bait is this?
What did she say that was wrong?
How is it still not common knowledge that exercising when you're sick, even if it's just a cold, is extremely dangerous for your heart? Damages might not be felt instantly, but they are there.
Isn't she walking? Walking with a cold isn't going to hurt anyone. Humans are made to walk. Y'all do too much sometimes.
Actually, with a cold, walking can benefit you as it can increase circulation and open up airways.
These kinda people break my heart. I tried so hard for so long. I played roller derby. I very rarely missed a practice or game, even signed up with other leagues for boot camps. It wasn't until I got GLP-1 insulin for my diabetes. It helps with my PCOS and insulin resistance. I lost 100 pounds last year. Me at my fattest worked so much harder and deserves kindness.
So every time someone tells the truth about weight loss, fat acceptance swoops in with the same excuses. And while activists are busy rewriting reality to protect feelings, obesity rates keep climbing, and health problems keep getting worse. Body positivity was supposed to be about confidence. Instead, it turned into glorified denial, convincing people to celebrate a lifestyle that ruins their health. The truth is boring but simple. If you want results, stop waiting for the perfect condition. Stop blaming everything but yourself, and actually put in the work. Consistency beats excuses every single time. Thank you for watching. What do you think about all this?